Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
Thank you, gorgeous people, for tuning in again for another episode of an exciting recipe, which was definitely inspired by my walk. Yes, and this happened on Sunday. So if you followed me on Instagram or on my Snapchat, you would have been notified of this. And it was such a great experience and a great day anyway. On my way back from my stroll, I passed by my local butcher and I found these amazing Poussin, which are baby chicken. I took them home and, of course, did my own shenanigans. Una no ninko. Yes. So I'm going to be starting my infusion of flavors. So I'm layering the bottom of my clay pot with my fresh thyme, because once I bake this beauty, the oils from the fresh thyme is going to infuse into my poussin. And to the poussin, I've got some spring onions that I'm just going to be stuffing the middle part with. I mean, you can be creative. You can add your garlic, ginger, and any other vegetables of your choosing in there. I prefer the spring onions for this because spring onions are delicate as well. And to that, I'm going to add some lemon slices. So, of course, the lemon is going to provide that sort of, zingy flavor or taste to my dish. Definitely, it's needed. And also the zest of it, it's going to release its oils into the cavity of the poussin. So there's a reason for that. And of course, the oils and, the steam aroma of the thyme at the bottom of the clay pot is also going to infuse into the skin and into the meat of the poussin. Next thing is I'm adding some fresh bay leaves that are so scented. I mean, it makes a big difference when you do get your fresh, bay leaves. But in the absence of that, you can use your dried ones. But ensure that if you do have bay leaf at home, you keep it in an airtight container and you can freeze it so it can retain its oils because it's important. Anyway, so I'm going to place my poussin on top of my bed of, fresh thyme, as you can see here. Now at this point, preheat your oven to 180 degrees because we will be baking this bad girl. I'm keeping this so simple. Next thing is I'm adding some avocado oil. Now the reason I've chosen avocado oil, it has this woody flavor that I do love, and that makes a big difference to this dish. Considering I've got the thyme flavor coming through, I've got the lemon stuffed into the cavity of the poussin, and now you're getting that woody sort of flavor from the avocado oil. I'm adding my salt and pepper to taste, as you can see here. And then, let's move on to the next step. Now, the next thing is I'm going to add my organic Greek oregano. That's a bit of a mouthful, but we got there in the end, absolutely. And I got this from the local butcher. And one thing is, because they're specialist grocers, they do have all these unique products and ingredients that, it inspires and it gets you excited. And the quality is just so good, and it's absolutely aromatic. So yeah, most definitely, I'm sprinkling that all over it because it's all about the flavors here. You know what I mean? Yes, absolutely. And now, I think it's about time that I added some sweetness to this. So I'm going to add some slices of clementines. You can use your tangerine or even your orange, not a problem. And what's going to happen is, the juice of the orange is going to seep through. We're going to have that little, sort of tangy taste that's going to come through from the lemon, and of course, the moisture, and especially because you're going to be baking this in this clay pot, which is just incredible, by the way, because it retains the moisture and it's just going to allow this poussin to be just so, you know what I mean? Yes, absolutely. So I'm adding my pieces, and definitely my oven, I think, is getting ready for me to put this bad girl in. Yes, absolutely. Now, thanks to my neighbor, she has, the fresh bay leaf tree. And because of that, I do have unlimited access to it. So I'm just adding the extra bits that's left, and I'm just going to bake this for 25 minutes untouched in my preheated oven. Now after 25 minutes, I take it out, and this is what it looks like. So you can see, yet again, as I said with the clay pot, it's retaining the moisture in there. So now I'm going to add some butter. Yes, absolutely. We're just going to add that extra je ne sais quoi flavor to it as well. And it provides that moisture, and it sort of breaks the woody flavor of the avocado oil that I used earlier. But equally, what it does is because it actually burns slightly, it has this nutty flavor. So it's almost like a buen rosette in a way. And it's just going to be incredible, especially now that I can tell that I've only got about 10 to 15 minutes of my Poussin cooking. So I'm going to place that back in the oven, and after 10 to 15 minutes, guess what? You have this pièce de résistance. This is not any other food. This is Ndudu by Fafa, and this recipe should definitely feature as part of your Christmas menu. Very easy to make and convenient and flavor packed, of course. I mean, naturally, I believe in the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog ndudubyfafa.blogspot.com, so do check it out. I hope I have given you that reason to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and the notification button, which means that each time that I do upload a video, you are notified of it and you do not miss a thing. And this has to be a December to remember. Look how lovely and moist this is. It's just incredible. Now, most definitely, I served this with my perfectly roasted potatoes. Not any other potatoes, the golden potatoes, of course. Now, if you'd like to see this recipe, leave your comments below. And yes, depending on the number of people that want it, I will upload that for you. Why not? Shenanigans 2019 Keche. Yes. But 2020, another level. But naturally, you would find more inspiring recipes on my blog ndudubyfafa.blogspot.com. Do follow me as well on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook, all under Ndudu by Fafa. Norel, thank you very much for my theme song. And until next time, kings and queens and beautiful souls, take care of yourself, be nice, be beautiful, be kind, and guess what? I love you for you. Thank you for watching.